The light is so bright. What's up, everybody? It is your boy Patrick. I'm here with I think episode 5 of my bus adventures. For those that are new to this, I'm doing an internship at a bus company called Alexander Dennis, based in Falkirk. And today I said I'd be talking about the future, and basically the future of Alexander Dennis, the future of Patrick Gallagher. So we'll hop into Alexander Dennis first. At the moment, Alexander Dennis is it's the biggest bus company in the UK and the biggest one in Western Europe. So it's one of the biggest ones in Europe. And right now, the current CEO's name is Colin, and his grand vision is to make Alexander Dennis a global bus company and to roll with the times. So I'm not gonna lie, in the factory at Falkirk, there's a lot of dudes there that live in the past. I hope no one watches this in the factory, but it's true, and it's all about bringing everyone up to speed. And I think this company was it used to kind of live in the past, but everyone's kind of getting on board, with getting up to speed of moving into globalization, because they showed me a graph on my first day, which is basically I'll draw it. So the blue line is the UK, and then the other line is the rest of the world, right? So this is profit or something. And the UK one, since, I don't know, whatever year, they haven't been able to grow it. And that's because they're the biggest bus manufacturer in the UK, so they've hit the cap on they're pretty much doing as well as they can with that. But then with the global one, it's still going up. And pretty much what Alexander Dennis want to make up here is $1 billion. That's the aim. And they can't do it with the UK line, this one, because they've already capped it. So they realized the way that they can make this $1 billion is to invest in their overseas markets. And so that's what the future of Alexander Dennis looks like. And top of that, everyone's on the whole green energy, renewables vibe. It's definitely going to be taking over. Alexander Dennis are doing that by working with a Chinese company called BYD, which make batteries, and they're making fully electric buses, which hasn't really been done before, and putting them in London, and then hopefully from there they can put them wherever they want. So I saw an electric bus the other day. I didn't have my phone on me, but I wanted to take a picture of it for you guys. The demand for renewables is just gonna go up. So those two things are really Alexander Dennis investing in the future. And as the company grows, what I kind of like is they're not getting too corporate with it, if you know what I mean. There's companies that can get too structured and they get too bogged down in the bureaucracy of everything, but the people up top, they're not saying to the factory people you have to change this, you have to do that, you have to do that to make it more efficient, and bam bam bam, and you can do that, but I have a feeling the people there wouldn't be happy, and it actually make things less productive. So that's what I like, because they've just kept it kind of how the guys know how to do everything, this, they're keeping it the same, they're keeping everyone happy, but they're also all working towards this common goal. And I'm saying that genuinely, I've worked at companies where stuff gets mismatched, but everyone's really on board for that, so that's good. So that's Alexander Dennis. Then over to me. So my plan is I want to, obviously finish my internship, my summer job now, and then basically I'll have 2 engineering kind of bits of experience on my CV, and I have to do an industrial placement next year in engineering as part of my degree for 6 months. So kind of the plan for me was get these 2 bits of experience Alexander Dennis and something I did before, and then that will stand me in good stead, where I can start getting like looking at getting a good thing for my 6-month placement. Because basically I want to stay in Edinburgh, and I want to if you don't be proactive about this, and I guess it's like a lot of things in life, you can end up just getting the runt of the litter. I want to I have certain things that I want out of my 6-month thing, so I'm making sure I'm doing stuff now, so when that time comes I'm prepared. And that's basically staying in Edinburgh because all my friends are here. My flat's here, which I kind of have to manage, and my girlfriend's here. There's just basically a lot of good reasons to be here rather than a random town. So basically so I'll finish my internship, do my 6-month placement, and then next summer I actually want to go into a completely different field because Mark Beaumont, the old Mark Beaumont, I actually had this before him, this plan, but he's kind of just reinforced it. Is I want to do something completely out with engineering, completely other end of the scale. I genuinely have a passion for marketing and digital media and that kind of thing, and I've except for in my free time and fun videos, that kind of thing, I've not really seen how I'm gonna take that through, whether I want to do marketing or advertising or whatever. But that's something that I feel next summer I can definitely take into account, because after next summer I've only got one more year of uni and then it's out into the big bad world, and I want to I feel my engineering degree for an employer, it puts me in good stead as someone that is very, it's got a mixture of creativity but maths and all sorts, and report writing, and there's a lot of good skills in engineering. But I feel I definitely want to hop on what I actually want to start doing. So I feel next summer I want to do a marketing thing or something, and all my internships have pretty much have been in Scotland, so I want to see if I can get down to London or get to the US or I don't know, France, somewhere cool, I guess. Somewhere where I'm uncomfortable, some outside the box. That's as far as the future of Patrick's is. Apart from that, I'm just gonna work hard at school and that kind of thing. But that's the future of Patrick, and that's the future of Alexander Dennis. If your future is similar, if you don't know what you want to do with the future, or if you just basically if you want to talk about it, please, I honestly really if I get comments and I can read them, or if someone speaks to me about it.